Hey guys, James here, Sketching the Beast, hoping you guys are all having a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or good night, whatever time, whenever you are watching this. Hopefully everything's going fantastic for you guys, and you know what, if you're not having a great day, feel free to reach out to me. But anyways, so guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than I usually do with these videos, where I usually just kind of talk about the sketch card and who did it, or who commissioned it, and yada yada yada. Anyways, so actually this is a sketch card that I had gotten commissioned through YouTube for once. Believe it or not, somebody actually clicked on a link, for gosh sakes, and went to the website and bought commission. And for that, thank you very much. So today I kind of wanted to talk about my process as an artist and a little bit of information as far as the sketch cards and what I've done. So for all of you guys who are new to the channel, new to knowing me, I guess, you should know I've actually been drawing, I would say, cumulatively for 6-7 years. I've been really serious about it for the last 2, I would say, give or take. And I've been really getting into it, and I had a couple weeks where I had fallen off, and for you guys who are subscribers, thank you very much for staying tuned in and geared up for my videos, because it's been a slow couple weeks, and for that I apologize. So again, please follow me on Facebook. That's where I provide all the updates that I can. I'm not eligible for the social media aspect part of YouTube yet, which I think is really dumb. But thank you guys very much for tuning in and checking this out. So a little quick thing about the actual sketch cards, and I think maybe I'll do an actual video where I talk about sketch card process and all that stuff. So these sketch cards are, as you can see, printed. So I got these printed through Comics Wellspring. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not being paid for promoting them. These were the first guys that I had gotten to get sketch cards through printed. Somebody else had gotten them, and they had gotten really good results, so I'm trying them out. I got like a pack, I think of like 30 or 40 or 50 or something, and they're double-sided, and one side is coated. If I had done these, if I, next batch that I order, if I decide to continue with Comic Wellspring or try something else, I'm definitely going to go one side, both sides not coated. The coating, unfortunately, so I usually like to sign the back of the cards. The coating kind of prevents that completely. It gets super glossy. I mean, it's a really good coating. Like, if you're going to go for a business card, the coating is great. So I would recommend not getting the coating. But anyways, so digressing, they're actually not really expensive. If you get a bunch, it becomes expensive if you don't use them. Really, but it's definitely worth it. I would say not to do this if you're just starting out selling sketch cards. I would, build up your fan base. So speaking of fan base, so I'd like to go and I'd like to talk about that for a couple minutes. So my major recommendations, like if you want to get into sketch card art, if you want to sell sketch cards, or even make your way into being a sketch card artist or a comic book artist, sketch cards are a very great way to enter the market. And I recommend any up-and-coming artist or anybody who is serious about it to do this. If they're not already having like these big projects planned that they think are going to pan out. And don't get me wrong, dude, guys, things like this is, everybody has their own path. So continue on with what you think is going to make sense. These are just my suggestions. So really, sketch cards is really what kind of got me into a commissioned artist, actually. So I veered off from them for a little while, and they actually seem to be probably the biggest seller for me. At some point, I'm going to be able to not take these, due to personal projects. But for right now, I'm actually going to continue to concentrate on sketch cards. You'll see a lot more sketch card content on here, on my YouTube channel here. So, stay tuned. For anybody who either likes the art, enjoy, awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the music. If you're not actually listening, you're just watching me draw and watch my process here. But for the rest of you guys, hopefully you get something out of this, right? So comment down below what you would like to see as a sketch card going forward, because actually not only will I be drawing commissioned sketch cards, I'm going to be drawing sketch cards for a pack that I'm going to be selling eventually, down the line, right? So if there's something that you'd like to see in that pack potentially, definitely comment down below, please. So continuing on, so to get to this point where people want to buy your stuff and people are noticing your stuff, one of the biggest sellers for me is actually Facebook. Most people are afraid of one social media or other. Some people get really good success on Twitter. Some people get really good success on Instagram. For me, it's been 100% Facebook. I've gotten myself into a lot of Facebook groups, and some of them are they suck, or they're nothing special. And then there's the Facebook groups that are really awesome, and they're really a community, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you need to integrate yourself into 19 different communities, because it's gonna be impossible, right? But you're gonna find a community that you really like, and you're gonna find people that you can vibe with, that you can chat with, that you can comment back and forth and talk with. I mean, get yourself involved in a community that wants to care about the rest of the community and care about the people. People in general, to be honest with you, because those are the people that are going to care, and they're going to want to help support you as well, and in return get some really cool artwork, hopefully, right? So I really suggest starting off with just blank sketch cards. You can buy blank sketch cards on Amazon. You can get them off Michaels. I mean, always look for the best deals. Obviously, Amazon's not been the best deal for me as far as blank sketch cards go. Sometimes I buy them just because they're a little more expensive, but they're convenient because they, come in time versus, ordering something on Michaels and getting it 4 weeks later or 2 weeks later, whatever it is, right? I've had it happen before, once or twice, and usually I buy in bulk. But anyways, so before the video ends here in a few seconds, a few minutes, I just wanted to talk about those couple things. And so find yourself a community, get yourself ingrained, put yourself out there, start small. I mean, you're not gonna, I'm gonna be straightforward with you, unless you're this super extremely talented artist, you're not gonna be able to make a whole ton of money off of your work right off the bat. It's just not gonna happen. It doesn't work that way. There are so many artists out there that are, have better work, and their price ranges match what their work is. So try to match what your work is. I mean, you're gonna have to start cheap. So that's why another thing that's great about these sketch cards is you're gonna start cheap. You're gonna get your artwork in a lot of people's hands. And one thing I do want to mention is try your best to make every sketch card better than the next sketch card. Okay, always try to push yourself to that next level. Gain a new ability, or try something that's a little different. The worst thing that's going to happen is that you're going to have to go back and redraw this sketch card. So with those things being said, those are a couple of my key points that I wanted to point out, guys. And again, going forward, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a very long video where I talk about the process and what you should do as a startup artist and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an artist and I don't make 10 to 15 grand a month or whatever. I'm nothing special, but I just want to give my 2 cents and hopefully help one of you guys, in your career going forward. So until next time, guys, make sure that you hit that like button if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Please do. And the biggest thing I ask, honestly, is, guys, comment below what you'd like to see in future videos as far as artwork or suggestions, comments, questions, whatever. And share this video to those people that you think it will make a difference to, because if I can help somebody at the end of the day, that'd be fantastic. And sharing helps the algorithm too. So make sure you try and do those things, guys. And until next time, all right, peace out, guys.